Cassava, known scientifically as Manihot esculenta, is a tropical crop with high nutritional and economic value, native to South America and grown in more than 100 countries. This tuber contains about 60 to 65% water, 30 to 35% carbohydrates, and small amounts of protein and fiber. Its production cycle varies between 8 and 12 months, depending on the variety and climate, and it can adapt to poor soils as long as they are well drained. Globally, more than 300 million tons of cassava are produced annually, with Nigeria, Thailand, and Brazil being the main producers. In this documentary, we will show you how wealth is generated from cassava cultivation, from preparing the land to marketing the product. Before continuing with this agro-industrial journey, we invite you to subscribe to the Farming World channel. Activate the notification bell and leave your like if you are passionate about the agricultural world. Share this content with those who value farm work and leave us your comments, recognizing the efforts of thousands of farmers who cultivate the land with passion and wisdom. This channel is dedicated to highlighting their work, and your support helps their stories reach a wider audience. The adventure begins with preparing the land, a crucial step in ensuring the success of the crop. Land with good sun exposure, free of waterlogging, and with a sandy loam texture, ideal for root development, is chosen. The soil is cleared of weeds and organic debris, and then plowed deeply to improve aeration and drainage. This work also helps break up compacted layers that could hinder the underground growth of tubers. The land is then harrowed, which levels the surface and breaks up any remaining clods. Furrows, known in some regions as ridges, are then drawn at a spacing of between 1 and 1.2 meters. These furrows allow for orderly crop development, facilitate weed control, and improve the distribution of water and fertilizers. They also help prevent erosion and optimize mechanical or manual harvesting. With the land ready, it is time to select the seedlings or cuttings. These are obtained from healthy, high-yielding, disease-free mother plants. Pieces of 20 to 30 centimeters are cut, containing at least 5 to 7 visible buds. This cut must be clean, using disinfected blades or specialized machines to prevent the transmission of pathogens. Each template undergoes a hydration process before being planted. Planting is done manually or with semi-automatic seeders, placing the templates vertically or at an angle at a depth of 10 to 15 centimeters. Direct contact with the soil is ensured to promote root and shoot growth. They are then covered with loose soil, ensuring that the upper part remains visible or slightly buried. This technique improves the survival rate and initial vigor of the plant. During the first few weeks, irrigation is crucial to the success of the crop. Although cassava is drought-resistant, a constant supply of water in the early stages promotes faster and more uniform development. Drip or sprinkler irrigation systems are used depending on the farm's infrastructure, always avoiding excess water that could cause root rot. Weed control is essential in the first 3 months. This can be done by manual or mechanical weeding or the selective use of herbicides, always taking care not to affect the growth of the cassava. Covering the soil with plant residues also helps to suppress weeds, conserve moisture, and improve soil structure over time. As for fertilization, a balanced mixture of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium is applied, Nitrogen promotes foliage development, phosphorus stimulates root formation, and potassium improves tuber quality. Fertilization is carried out in 2 or 3 stages, depending on soil analysis and climate. In tropical areas, it is supplemented with applications of boron, zinc, and magnesium. Cassava begins to form thickened roots after the 3rd month. These roots grow and store starch, which is the main component of commercial value. During this stage, crop conditions are monitored and soil samples are taken to adjust nutritional management. Phytosanitary surveillance is also key to avoiding losses from pests such as weevils or diseases such as bacteriosis. Around the 8th or 9th month, the lower leaves begin to turn yellow, a sign that the tubers are ready to be harvested. Harvesting can be done manually, using shovels or hoes, or with specialized machinery that reduces effort and speeds up the process. The main root is carefully extracted, taking care not to damage it in order to preserve its commercial value. Once harvested, cassava must be processed or marketed quickly due to its high post-harvest deterioration rate. In many cases, it is transported within 24 hours to processing plants where it is transformed into flour, starch, pearls, or chips. It can also be frozen or vacuum-packed for export, thus increasing its shelf life and added value. Cassava is not only used as food, it is also used in the textile, pharmaceutical, and bioplastic industries thanks to the starch it contains. This component can be converted into biofuels, adhesives, or biodegradable materials, opening up new business opportunities for farmers seeking to diversify their income and adapt to more sustainable markets. Cassava cultivation generates employment in all its phases: land preparation, planting, agronomic management, harvesting, and processing. In rural regions, it represents a key source of income for thousands of families. In addition, its climate resistance makes it a strategic crop in the face of climate change and food insecurity. Scientific research has led to the development of improved cassava varieties with higher yields, pest resistance, and better nutritional quality. Institutions such as CIAT and IICA work with governments and communities to promote sustainable production through training, clean technologies, and access to international markets. In countries such as Colombia, Nigeria, and Thailand, agro-industrial clusters have been created around cassava, integrating producers, processors, and distributors. These models promote rural development, access to credit, and innovation, improving the sector's competitiveness and generating value throughout the production chain. Cassava symbolizes the connection between tradition and modernity in agriculture. Its cultivation represents a story of resilience, ingenuity, and hope. From indigenous communities that domesticated it thousands of years ago to agro-industrial companies that export premium quality starch, cassava continues to play a leading role on the global food scene. So, if you've ever eaten cassava bread, tapioca, or casabi, you've tasted centuries of history condensed into a humble but powerful tuber. And if you are a farmer or an agriculture lover, remember that at Farming World, we show you the soul behind each crop. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of cassava. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, share this video with other agriculture enthusiasts, and leave your comment so we can celebrate the magic of planting and harvesting together. See you in the next episode.